Isaac Newton was born on December 25, 1642, in the small hamlet of Woolsthorpe, Lincolnshire, England. His early life was humble. His childhood spent on a modest farm where he helped with chores and tended to the livestock. Despite the simplicity of his surroundings, young Isaac exhibited a natural curiosity and intelligence that set him apart. From an early age, Newton was fascinated by the world around him. He would spend hours observing the mechanics of nature, the way the wind rustled through the trees, or how the stream near his home flowed. His inquisitive mind was always at work, seeking to understand the principles governing these phenomena. Newton's mother, recognizing his potential, decided to send him to the King's School in Grantham. There, he boarded with a local apothecary, and it was in this environment that his interest in chemistry and mathematics began to flourish. However, life took a challenging turn when his mother withdrew him from school to manage the family farm. Isaac's heart was not in farming. His passion lay in books and learning. Fortunately, his uncle, a graduate of Trinity College, Cambridge, intervened and persuaded his mother to allow Isaac to return to his studies. In 1661, Newton entered Trinity College, Cambridge, as a subsizar, a student who performed menial tasks in exchange for financial support. At Cambridge, Newton immersed himself in the works of the great minds before him: Aristotle, Descartes, and Galileo. He was particularly captivated by mathematics and physics. It was here that he began to formulate his revolutionary ideas that would eventually change the course of science. In 1665, the Great Plague forced Cambridge to close, and Newton returned to Woolsthorpe. During this period of isolation, he engaged in what he later described as the most productive years of his life. He developed the foundation for calculus, conducted experiments that would lead to his laws of motion, and explored the nature of light and color through his experiments with prisms. One of the most famous anecdotes about Newton's life is his contemplation of a falling apple, which led him to ponder the forces of gravity. While the story has been romanticized over the years, it symbolizes Newton's relentless quest to understand the natural world. In 1687, Newton published his seminal work, Philosophiae Naturalis Principia Mathematica, Mathematical Principles of Natural Philosophy, commonly known as the Principia. This work laid the foundation for classical mechanics, describing the laws of motion and universal gravitation. The Principia not only revolutionized science, but also solidified Newton's reputation as one of the greatest minds in history. Newton's achievements extended beyond physics and mathematics. He made significant contributions to astronomy, optics, and even alchemy. His curiosity knew no bounds, and his work ethic was unparalleled. He was a man driven by a desire to understand the universe in its entirety. Despite his towering intellect and numerous accomplishments, Newton remained humble about his contributions. He famously stated, "If I have seen further, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants," acknowledging the influence of those who came before him. Newton's life story is a testament to the power of curiosity, perseverance, and intellect. From a farm boy in a small English village, he rose to become a scientific icon whose work continues to influence and inspire.